Thank you.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
What would I do without your love? Feel the warmth of your arms around me. Look what you've done already.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord.
Look what you've done already.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Lord, what would I do without your love?
Yeah, absolutely. What would we do without His love? You know, most of the time I would just sit down and begin to imagine how people get to cope without God's love. God's love is everything you need. Everything you need right now. God's love is everything. Even in your relationship, you need His love. Because most of us, we find it hard to give love in our relationship. And that's because we've not first accept love. Okay, you can't give out what you don't have. Okay, so for you to give out love, you must first accept love. Okay, God's love is of the essence. So you find it hard to give out love in your relationship because you don't know what love is about. So love is God and God is love. You can give out that emotional love, you can give out that family love when you are affiliated or connected with God's love. And this is to officially welcome you on board to your most favorite FM, DWFM. Yeah. You're welcome on board, most amazing people. This is the Weekend Chat with Ose Star. I must truly celebrate you for taking our time to always tune to this channel, to receiving gist and hints, to becoming the best that you can be. And this evening on the Weekend Chat with Ose Star, we have something well packaged for you. Don't tell me you want to be here alone. Please go tell a friend to tell another friend that Ose Star is live at the Weekend Chat, and we have something really, really spicy for you this weekend. Yes.
Oh, tell them, what would I do without your love? What would I do without your love?
And so this week we went into the streets of social media again with a vox pop to asking people a question on the topic of relationship. And the question is, if the love you have for him or her begins to fade, would you leave the relationship? If the love you have for him or her begins to fade, would you leave the relationship? Okay, so we have so many responses coming up on this chat this weekend. Just stick around for amazing contents coming your way.
One more time, say, look what you've done already. Oh Lord, look what you've done already. Tell him my eyes are open to see. My ears are open.
Yes, in my experience with love or my understanding about love, love does not fade. And yes, anything that fades away is not love. Love does not fail. That's one thing I've understand. The real love does not fail, no matter how long, no matter how long it's gonna be. And one thing is, that's why when we love from emotion, it fails. When we love from our emotions, it will definitely fail one day. Maybe because of the guy has money, he has cars, stuff like that. Then finally doesn't have those things again. So we tend to leave the person. That's because we're on a frequency called emotion. But when we love a genuine love, it cannot fail. It's very hard. Except if the person, that's if the guy or the girl change attitude. Maybe there's some certain character the person is possessing that you don't like, and you've talked to the person about it several times, several. Why some people intend to get tired of it, while there are some in that state again, they will still love you. So love, the real love, I don't think real love fail. So the only thing I would say is that if that love could fail, it's not real, except if there are reasons like maybe the person is ungodly, ungodly, so he's doing something that it shouldn't be done, and the lady is complaining, or maybe the lady is affecting her spiritual life, or maybe stuffs like that. That's when we can say the love fade away. But genuine love, real love that is pure, never fail, no matter what. From my experience of life, it never fail.
Say bye-bye to itching, dryness, odor, infection. Feminine Extra Comfort Intimate Cleansing Cream. A pleasantly scented intimate cleansing cream infused with moisture complex, cleanses and cares for the intimate area. It is suitable for daily use or as often as needed, as well as during menstruation, pregnancy, breastfeeding, and menopause. Benefits of Feminine Extra Comfort Cleansing Cream. It's gynecologically and dermatologically tested. It prevents vaginal odor. It acts as a lubricant. It maintains the pH level of the vagina. It prevents surface infection. It reduces vaginal discharge. It's soap-free. It takes care of itching. It's a must-have for all ladies. To get yours, you can contact us on this number 081 094 21972, and it's just 4,000 naira to get yours.
Yeah, I was going to say something about that. Was why I just replied with that sticker because I was busy then, so I'll reply later. If your feelings for him or her begin to fade, will you leave the relationship? Well, it's pretty complex one, anyways. Because the truth is, one of the things that keeps commitment is when the feel of love is still intact. Definitely, if there's no feeling, then you begin to endure the relationship rather than enjoy. You're like, let me just. So there's just, I think, two things to do. Or basically one thing, and that's just put it in check. If my feeling is beginning to fade, what is causing it? Take for instance, I met the girl, she was so godly, this and that, and now she's beginning to deviate, and my feeling is beginning to. Then you come, you dialogue, and if what is making my feeling to fade away stands still, then I don't just say you leave, because it's not easy to just leave like that. But if it cannot be corrected, you have to leave, because if there's no feeling, then any little offense you pick, any little thing rather you pick up offenses, and before you know, quarrels here, and it will not last, of course. Last, now break up, go end down. So in a nutshell, if your feelings are beginning to fade, you attack what is making the feeling to fade. The feeling will not just fade like that. And if there's nothing that is to point out to, then the problem is with you. I hope with this few points of mine, I've not been able to confuse you, but convince you that good health is better than wealth. Ose Star, you are doing well, man. Celebrate grace.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Holy God. Oh, yeah.
PraiseZion.com.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Wow, what a powerful moment, an amazing moment with those people. Tell you what, to crown this all, I would love to let you know that relationship is beautiful, and the feeling is important, but love is beyond feeling. Okay, I want you to understand that love is beyond feeling. When we started earlier, I made you understand that love is something you ought to have. Okay, so whatever you have, you can't lose it. Do you get? Whatever you have in you cannot be lost. Okay, so suddenly your person you're in a relationship with begins to act weird, doesn't mean you begin to lose the feeling. Okay, you might be wondering why the person is like that, but just like the first person who interviewed said, he said love doesn't fade, because love is not a feeling. So if what you are having for that person is fading away, then it's not love. It's probably just infatuation. Okay, so that's not love. Love is genuine. Okay, love is not arrogant. Love is not weird. Love is genuine. So let's say the person's character is now beginning to become weird. Person is not behaving like the way he or she used to behave. Doesn't mean you stop loving the person. You might be detached or drawn away, but doesn't mean you stop loving the person. Okay, so the major thing here is that we need to first of all understand the concept of love in a relationship. Okay, and do not forget that relationship it's more like a platform for you to understand the person you want to get married to. Okay, so it's a platform to understand yourself. So when the person begins to open up some part of him or her, you should be able to understand why they are doing that and grant them the energy to come out from that weakness while loving them more. Okay, so love is powerful. Love can help a person out of his or her weakness. Okay, love is powerful. Love is not a feeling. Love is who you are. Love is genuine. Okay, love is genuine. So when talking about a relationship, the first thing that attracted you to the person is not really the feeling. There's something there that attracted you to that person. So you must find it out. Okay, when you find it out, let's say you're drawn to her because of she's godly, like the second person said. Maybe she's godly, she's purposeful, she has a vision. Okay, so you're drawn to her, you're attracted to her because of that. And love is the basics of every relationship. So when you begin to follow her, to work with her or him in that line of purpose, and you are there giving her the energy or giving him the energy he or she needs to foil his or her purpose. Okay, and suddenly there is now love springing in between. That's because that is who you are. Okay, now that feeling, there's no although in between attraction and everything, there is love. Okay, so love is kind of hidden in feeling. Okay, but love is not necessarily a feeling. Okay, but love is hidden in feeling, and somehow you just feel like you want to go more than just being friends with the person, because you feel you have a future with that person. Okay, so feeling, I would say, is more like infatuation. Okay, feeling is just something you just have for the now. Okay, because go ask people who are married for over 20 years, it's beyond feeling. Okay, so relationship is a grooming ground, and if you plan to go into a relationship for the sake of marriage, then you must look beyond the feeling, because feeling will die in the place of weakness. Okay, when you begin to see your spouse weaknesses, then your feeling will probably die. But when you're operating on the basics of love does not fade. Love does not fade. Okay, I'm sure this weekend chat has actually helped someone out there. If you have something you want to say also as regard this, please do well to chat with us on our Facebook page at DW Media on Facebook, DW Media on Facebook. Yeah, we look forward to getting responses and reply from you. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I truly must also celebrate you again. It was indeed a pleasure having you here on the weekend chat, and we look forward to having more amazing contents coming your way. Yeah, every weekend. And officially, this is a wrap this weekend on the weekend chat with Ose Star. To have a beautiful night rest. Bye bye.